What is up, Star Wars fans? Welcome to the Star Wars Stop. So, if you didn't know, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is going to get a pretty beefy patch in addition to the Night on Endor update we'll be receiving pretty damn soon. So I wanted to tell you everything you need to know from this patch. But before that, if you're new, be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe. Stay up to date on Star Wars and Battlefront news and content. Now, getting into this. The first nerf that we're going to see here, and this is something we all saw coming, Iden Versio. So that stun droid that she has was ridiculously good. As you can see in one of the gameplays, I got 103 eliminations using her, 104 I believe actually. And she's really turned heroes versus villains into a joke. So what they've done with her is they've removed the double stun on the droid. So now it's only going to stun one time, and it's not going to be for 0.5 seconds. It's going to be for 0.9 seconds. So that's going to make it a little bit less powerful and a little bit more, it'll make the power make a little bit more sense, because right now it's kind of weird with the double stun. Now, a lot of these fixes are going to be the star cards, so I kind of feel like a fool, and I think some people will also, because if you upgraded and worked hard to upgrade these star cards, it turns out some of them weren't working, so now they're being fixed. So I'm going to get into a lot of that right now. So Rey, the Resilient Dash star card is now giving the proper listed damage reduction. Previously, the damage reduction was higher than stated, so I used that star card, and apparently that's been broken. The Insight ability description now properly states that Rey's stamina does not deplete while the ability is active. Okay, so that's cool. Getting to Bosk, fixed an issue where a red glint could appear on his Relby while scoped. Okay. The explosion timer of the grenades from Predator Instincts is now back to 1.7 seconds as intended. Okay, getting to Darth Maul. The saber throw ability should now be more reliable than ever and will connect properly with its target. So that's the biggest one that we all wanted to see. Obviously, it got broken with the last patch, and now it should be working again. In addition, his star card, the Fool Me 1 star card, now applies the proper bonuses. So again, another star card fix. Getting to Darth Vader, the Dark Lord star card now applies the proper bonuses. The bonus health star card now applies the proper bonuses. Fixed an issue where Darth Vader would stay in choke animation when the ability was used in the air. The Furious Resilient star card is now giving the proper listed damage reduction. Previously, the damage reduction was higher than stated. Kinda wish I used that while it was good. Luke Skywalker, updated the description of the rush ability so that it now properly states that it is an attack. Little disappointed there's no buffs for Luke in this patch. He sorely needs some, so hopefully we'll see that in the future. Yoda updated the description of the dash attack ability so that it now properly states that it is an attack. Fixed an issue where the Feel the Force star card description did not state the allies receive bonus health. Okay, that's kind of nice. Boba Fett fixed an issue in Arcade where Boba Fett's horizontal speed was too fast while using the jetpack. Boba Fett can now properly melee while For the Hunt is active. Leia Organa updated the description of Relentless firing ability to reflect that the time decreases per blaster shot fired is lower. The High Spirit star card will now give the proper amount of max health regeneration. So if she wasn't broken before, she is definitely broken now. She's actually going to be, apparently the health wasn't working. So that's pretty good. Emperor Palpatine. The Growing Darkness star card will now properly increase the radius of dark auras. So yes, Palpatine actually just got a buff, and I know a lot of people are calling for a nerf on him, but looks like you actually got a buff for him. Captain Phasma fixed an issue where the last staff strike was not dealing more damage than the previous strikes, even when the Finish Them Off star card was equipped. Fixed an issue where the More the Better star card was not properly affecting the turret rotation speed. I like that last one because that turret rotation speed, I'll probably make that one of my main star cards I use with her. As far as the staff strike, I just don't like the staff. Now into special units and vehicles, this is important stuff right here because they've made a lot of updates to melee combat, some pretty big improvements. So improved melee combat responsiveness for all melee attacks, including lightsabers, timing for effects, audio, camera shake, and the application of damage have been closer aligned to expect moment of the impact to make the melee combat feel tighter. So a lot of different kind of fixes in here, but basically the idea is they're going to make melee combat a lot tighter and work a lot better. So I hope that does happen. It does feel very wonky right now. Let's see, anything else I should really kind of point out here? Some of them are really weird minor changes, so I'm not going to talk about them. Fixed an issue with the cooldown for the Rocket Trooper's jetpack dash ability and cargo. Okay. That's a little minute. I'm not going to talk about any of that stuff. So they made some changes to the maps as well. And one map change you might be interested in is on Takodana. So you know how that ATSD comes available? Now they've made it so that it'll only become available after 60 reinforcements have been spent. So this kind of makes sense because they want it to be used as kind of a last resort thing. According to their data, the Resistance is winning matches on Takodana more than the First Order, which doesn't make sense to me because every time I'm on the Resistance, I seem to have a very easy time of completely annihilating the First Order, and it seems to be this. I seems to get crushed when I play as the First Order on this map. So it's just it's weird. I guess I'm having a anomaly experience, but you guys let me know what you think because they've actually nerfed the First Order now on that map. And again, lots of little fixes to different maps. They actually increased the walker health for the walkers on Hoth. That's kind of nice. I like that. I love that map, so I like that match to last as long as possible. One other very important thing that happened is they've made it so that basically we get a credit boost for completing rounds. So if you win a round in multiplayer, you get 100 credit win bonus. So that's something that was needed because a guy like me, especially who's just in it to get massive streaks, I don't really give a damn if the game lasts for a short time or a long time, and I think people that are defending, there's just not really any incentive to do the objective to blow up the walkers. Like, who really cares when you rather play the game for a longer time, especially if it's a map that you like I said on Hoth. But now you're going to get a credit bonus for actually finishing the round, so that's really good. Another cool thing is that they've added support for quick equipping of emotes and victory poses and appearance from the crate opening screen. That's kind of nice. I hope they add that to like in-game because we have to leave the game every time we want to put on, upgrade a star card, which is kind of a hassle. Yeah, man, there's a ton. I'm going to put a link to the full patch notes, but I wanted to give you guys the important stuff. I know you guys really only care about the hero changes, and I know some of you are going to be bummed out that some of the heroes that you wanted to get buffs didn't get buffs. And but overall, looks like some pretty good changes. It's a pretty good patch here, and I'm glad that Darth Maul is back to his owning potential. But that is it for this video, guys. Be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe, stay up to date on all the Star Wars news and gaming, lore, movies, you name it, we do it here. And have an awesome day, guys.